Hello. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? Welcome to It's a Mystery. And today is Mask Monday. And yeah, as you can tell, doesn't look like my circles are getting any better, but it's been a crazy week. So I actually would like to take a deep breath. So, if you feel you would like a deep breath, please join me. I'm going to inhale, hold it, and exhale. Relax those shoulders, relax those shoulders. Yes, I needed that. So, how is everyone doing? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting on my eye masks. This is what I use, the rose hyaluronic acid from Bio Aqua, and that is from Timu. I love these masks, these eye masks. I love them. They are, well, besides the fact that they smell really good. I mean, honestly, I can't say if there's doing too much, which is the purpose, right? Because I still have my dark circles, but even though I am drinking enough water, it's the sleep thing. And I think y'all can, it resonates with you a little bit, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I have been craving this. I have been craving Mask Monday because, oh man, putting these eye masks on and putting the mask on and also reading the letters. I've been excited about the letters. It's so cooling and comfortable. And even if it's not doing a whole bunch for the actual look of my skin does feel better. Oh, and that smells so good. But the whole process, the whole process of doing this is just, for me, it's wonderful. It is wonderful. And doing it here like this makes me feel like I'm doing it with y'all. And I love that. I love that. So I hope everybody's weekend was all they wanted it to be. Uh, Sorry, I just need to try to get these up there. So I think most of the time I'm not even putting them on right. I honestly I can't really see myself, but I could just see shimmers of where these are supposed to be. Okay, and I don't want to forget my lip balm. This is the lip balm I use, also from Timu. And if you're interested in the links to any of this, let me know and I'll go ahead and, I'll give you the link. I'll get you the link to whatever you would like. Oh, and this smells so good. It smells good. Mm, it's that really luscious, like, mm. And the smell is supposed to be sakura, so Japanese cherry blossom, which it smells a little bit like, which smells like these, but it's also got a hint of like strawberry. Unless I'm just my sniffer's working wrong and I'm smelling things wrong, it's got like a hint of strawberry and I like it. It's nice. Very nice. Okay, let me close these up. Don't want these drying out. And I do these just once a week. I mean, you could probably do them more. I know I have heard like Tammy from Hey Everybody has said she's used eye masks like every day. I don't know if she still is, but she uses them every time she wants to put on makeup or knows that she's going to be on camera, and which is awesome, right? So, but I've only been doing it once a week for Mask Monday, and these things have been like there's 60 in there. So they last forever if you like do it that way. But I could honestly, if I had the time and all of that, I would be doing that every day. I'd be throwing them on every day. But most of the time, I would probably just forget about it. Now, today, I am going to use the Real Veggie Farm carrot mask. Now, these are from Dollar Tree. I love these Veggie Farm masks. I do. I don't know what it is. And when I opened this just a few minutes ago, the smell. This smells so freaking good. It's not like a carrot. What I do. It's not necessarily a carrot smell. I can't explain it, but it is very, very nice. So let me get this goopy, nasty thing open and on my face so we can get to the letters, huh? I think I have another letter in there that is from the same author as last week. So it should be a love letter. I'm trying to remember dude's name and I can't remember. I think her name was Marie, maybe her name was Maria. Okay, so I'm getting this open here. Getting it open. I've noticed that today we woke up and we have got a whole bunch of construction um, trucks and all that right outside our gate, and it looks like they're going to be doing some construction. I'm hoping I can get these filmed before they start. Okay, here we go. Oh, that smells so good, and I can't even express how good and cooling. I have been having the worst hot flashes the last few days. I mean, I even sitting right in front of the air conditioner, the hot flashes are just burning me from the inside out. It's crazy. Get some of that juicy juice on the neck. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it smells good. It feels good. I love that. I know I never get the nose on right, but I'm worried that I think it's on the inside. I'm worried if I pick at it too much, I'm going to tear it with my nails. So, yeah. Okay, get up there. Sit up there right. Oh gosh, I cannot explain how much this smells. If you go to Dollar Tree and you get your masks at Dollar Tree, pick up one of these carrot ones and see how you like it because it smells so good. I would love a body spray like this. A body and hair spray would be so awesome. Okay, got my towel. Get the. It was a little much, so I am rubbing it into my hands and got it on my neck. Okay, we need our sweary little affirmation. Reaching in. I do shuffle these too. There's not a whole lot of cards, so I just kind of mix them up. Okay. Breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit. Blessed be. Let that be today's mantra, huh? Let that be today. Just keep seeing that over and over. I can feel myself doing that. Heck yes. Okay, let me put my eyes on. I'm sorry if that's getting bumped. Bodhi is just right here. Sorry about that. Boo boo. Come on, you're there you go. There you go. Sorry about that. But his leg is okay. Papa's not here today. He's got some gigs lined up and so he's kind of losing his mind. Okay, so as I said, I am still reading the letters from Jay's Bottle Barn, the Etsy shop. And I've gotten a fresh new batch of letters from Jay's Bottle Barn. And I keep looking every day, watching Mystery Letter Company. She's supposed to drop those letters, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So we do have Lieutenant P.E. and Fontano to Miss Marie Maloney, and that is in Dorchester, Massachusetts. And this is in July 25th, 1945. U.S. Army. Okay, let's see what he is saying today. Oh, just got some small little papers. He has the best handwriting. He really does. It's beautiful. It's just, I actually didn't have a hard time last week reading it. So let's see what he's got to say this week. My precious love. Oh, and here at the top it says Norway, Tuesday, July 24th. Norway. Wow. My precious love, I'm chained to my desk again tonight, knocking out the old payroll for my shenanigans, ski weekends, knocking out the old payroll for my ski weekends, SKI weekends. Excuse me. I do have a bit of like some congestion. It feels like my body might be trying it, but I'm fighting it. Vitamin C. Oh yeah, I'm trying to fight it. So it's like raising a family, trying to keep them all satisfied. Took a trip yesterday afternoon and returned late in the evening just in time to catch a showing of some naval pictures of Iwo Jima and two wrecks off two reels of action in the South Pacific. Ooh, that's kind of, I don't know, on an aircraft carrier, all in Technicolor and very good. Wow, that's interesting, right? I mean, reels showing of some naval pictures of Iwo Jima and two reels of action in the South Pacific in an aircraft carrier, all in Technicolor and very good. Yesterday, I had to pick up some electrical electrical supplies at a jerry dump about 30 miles from here. So I drove down on the side of the fjord and rode the fence across. Oh, rode the ferry across. I'm sorry, but you all know that I'm trying to decipher this handwriting, which honestly is so beautiful. I love it. I mean, he has really good handwriting. Let's see. And okay, the down on this side of the fjord and rode the ferry across. We drove the jeep on board, then went topside for the ride across. It took about 45 minutes, and I got several snaps of the islands, sailboats, etc., etc. Still haven't got my other roll back yet, and they've been in for 2 weeks. About 90% of the stories in the stores in town are closed this month and next. Everyone goes to the seashore or mountains on vacation, I guess. That's what he says. That's awesome, though. Almost 90% of the stores in town. That's right, right? Well, I picked up the stuff. I picked up the staff and then would have had to wait over an hour to get the Jerry back, so we drove back the long way around the fjord. Though also, through Oslo and back here. I hope I hope you're still wondering where love is. Okay, I hope I'm saying this right. Where love is, but it's almost the only thing I can't tell you. Oh, okay, okay. I hope you're still wondering where here is, but it's about the only thing I can't tell you. Oh, secret, secret. Is he top classified or what? Or what? That's cool though, right? I mean, I hope to get 3 days off next week and go to a summer resort about 80 miles from here. I think the Norwegian basin officer, okay, wait, I'm not saying that right. I think the Norwegian liaison officer will go along with me if he can get the time off. I still have the powder box and ash. Try to mail, and we'll try to get it off tomorrow. As yet, I haven't been able to get any silver to exchange for a bracelet, but I have my sense met! Exclamation point. Uh, wait, for a bracket? Wait, to exchange for a need silver to exchange for a bracket, it looks like. Bracket or bracelet. But I have my sense met. I'll be patient, Angel. I guess this brings us up to date. So I'll kiss you goodnight. And then spells out kiss. Oh, all my love, darling Ray. How sweet is this letter? I almost want to read it again just so I can read it better for you all, but I'm sure you get bored with that. But if there is something like that, you want to hear a letter again, let me know. Let me know what you want. If you think that I read a letter that was a little too PC, say you want me to read it again, or you want to see it again, you want to hear it again, because this was really sweet. This was really sweet and really informational. Like, he's all taking ferries around the fjord. I mean, I've always wanted to go to the Netherlands, but So, and it's just so sweet. My precious love. Let's see if we have another letter in here from him. I know there are only a couple letters left in this packet, but as I said, I do have another packet from this shop. Okay, I don't think these are not. There's these two letters left. So let's look at this one. Mr. and Mrs. Dorr McClary, Portlandville, New York. Now, I do believe that this is from a son. I got to look at it. I can't remember. But it's January 5th, 1911. I love these older ones. 1911. And this is a tiny little envelope, isn't it? And I can't read what that says. I can't read what that says right there on the bottom corner. I can't read it. So let's see what we have here. It's a tiny little letter. It doesn't look like it's very long. Kind of smushed together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this, but I am going to give it a good try. Okay, here we have Leroy, January 3rd, 1911. Dear grandchildren, a happy new year in our greetings to you and yours. My prayer for you is that you may continue to be blessed with happiness for many years yet to come. My head, I can't read that. The years of my life is manually good. This is a tough one, guys. Appreciate eyesight. muscular strength. Give me courage and ambition to keep around to my room, but able to sit up and walk and be my own. It looks like barber, which is saying much for one apron. Near is the. I am so sorry. I am extremely unable to send out, and it says on my Kim's for New Year's Eve. I just can't. I can't. It's really difficult. If you look and you can see like right here, it's just really difficult. And I'm sorry because it looks like it's New Year's wishes for like from a grandfather, I think. I hope Dor will accept this New Year greetings as part of his letter to me some time ago, which was very acceptable. It will be doubtful if I am able to get away from here much more, much more a visit. Someone came and sees me often. So it looks like Rick, maybe Rick came and see me often. Goodbye for the present with worlds of love from your grandfather. And it looks like Philip Lull, Lull, Phil. I try to put it up there so you can see. So maybe if like you see something I don't, or are just used to, like if you're a nurse or a doctor yourself and you're used to seeing this kind of writing, you'd be like, I know what that is. So this is sweet though. This is a sweet little letter from a grandfather to his grandchildren. I love this. In 1911. 1911, y'all. I can't even imagine, but I know I love when I can remember when I am doing like just random research on my laptop. I try to remember dates of these letters so that I can go and just look up like 1911 fashion or 1911. I look up like images so that way I can put together what it may look like around in the time of these letters, which 1911 is such a long time ago. I mean, I can see how it wouldn't seem so like long ago, but it really is a long time ago. And I remember when we used to say the 40s and the 50s were like, you know, back in the day, but that was in the 80s and the 90s, when I was growing up. And yeah, so this is so sweet. This is such a this I feel this in my heart. And he says worlds of love from your grandfather. I love that. And dear grandchildren. So that was a very sweet letter, and I'm really glad I got something like that to be able to share with you because that is very sweet. I know we had kind of a bummer letter last time, and I would rather have a letter that is, oh wow, there's a couple. Oh, I didn't even, there was a couple more letters hidden back behind this, along with the little tiny one. I wonder if I can read this. This doesn't even have a date, it just says August 17th, California. Okay, so okay. You guys want another letter? Let's see if I can let's look at this little one. Let's look at this little one. I am so excited to say though that for Wednesday I have my choice. So I'm trying to think Maybe y'all can let me know which one you would want to see. I have got a mystery goddess box. I have received a mystery trinket box from a cute little shop called the Kitsch Witch. I have also received a um let's see. Oh, the letters. I've received more letters. So I'm really excited to see that goddess box to see what that is. You had the choice between to pick between different gods and goddesses. And I want to say I chose like Artemis or I left it open. And so I'm really excited. It's not a big box. And I think that's going to be for Wednesday. So keep your eye open for that. That ought to be really fun. Okay, so here's this little itty bitty letter and it doesn't have a date on the front of it. Look how cute that is. I love these little tiny these oh wow, this is really little and this person's handwriting is tiny. Oh my gosh, and it even gets like super tinier. Look at that. Super tinier. Is that a word? Okay, so this is from 1873, y'all. 1873. We got to get into this. We got to get into this. I just says August 16th, 1873. Dear Alta, you don't know how glad I was to hear from you. I read your letter over thrice times before I stopped. Literally, and thrice is underlined. They have thrice underlined. I have read your letter thrice times. That is awesome. And this handwriting is gorgeous too. It is really small. So please bear with me. I promise I'm doing the best I can to help you all understand too, because I want you to feel what I feel when I am reading these letters. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about, is trying to inject ourselves in these lives and these letters like a fly on the wall. It's just kind of, yeah. And I want y'all to be able to feel that too. Okay, thrice times before I stopped. I was so glad to hear I got one from Laura on Friday Eve. I answered it today. Also, one from dear little Frank. How I'd love to see how I'd love to see him. It's okay, boo. It's just outside. Now, indoor bark. From our dear little Frank, how I'd love to see him. I miss him so much. I'd like to come in on the train some of these times and catch him before he knew I was there. Oh, so she wants to, he or she, I'm not sure, wants to surprise little Frank. Oh, this opens up. So this is the front. It opens up and then you have the back and then there's even smaller writing right there. So, okay, let's try to get through this. I'm just trying to see who it's from and I can't tell. So, okay. Let's see. Before he knew I was there. So, this person, excuse me, coffee. Some of these times and catch him before he knew I was there. But I cannot for a year yet. I had a splendid time coming out for a full description. Get Mr. A to read you a part of my letter. Don't let Mr. Watkins, don't let Mr. Watkins nor anyone else know you got him to read it. That is if you want to hear a fuller description. Don't know. Don't now have time to write. I'd like to write you all 18 or 20 pages as I did him, but have not time. Some of the prettiest scenery, again, some of the most dreary. and desolate looking places, then some of the wildest and grandest, and again some of the most beautiful meets the eye between autumn and Sacraments, between autumn, Ottawa and Sacramento. The eye between Ottawa and Sacramento. Chinamen and squads of I don't feel that I need to read that part, and I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm not comfortable reading that. Are all the people you see in some places. Antelopes, prairie dogs, small squirrels, and buzzards are most of the animals. The visit to the Capitol building of the city of Sacramento was worth the whole trip. It wasn't slurs or anything like that. She was just saying something plainly, but I just think that I don't feel comfortable saying that. So, and I don't want to offend anybody. Was one of the whole trip. I hope you will be able to see it sometime. Cost about $4 million. Cost about $4 million. She has 6 zeros here after a four, so it's $4 million. Thinking back in the 1800s, $4 million had to be like, I don't know what she's talking about. Let's see. The Capitol. Okay, so she's speaking about the Capitol building in Sacramento, California, costing about $4 million. So okay, it is really grand beyond description. I will get my state certificate this week. First class for 4 years. I do not have to be examined anywhere in that time. I have a very good position. I will get $100 per month besides my board, or 120 with my board. This large salary is on account of any music lessons the school board pays me $80, and the price of the board 30, and two extra pupils in music $10. So $100 per month. So, and that's like a lot. So now I need to look up what $100 would have been back in 1873. And Bodhi's trying to fluff up a rug over here that just never gets fluffy enough for him. I'm using $10, working in all, and then she says 100 per month, clear of all expenses for 8 months. So you see, I have at last beat the boys of the 4 year class. Ain't you glad? The boys of the 4 year class. I don't understand what that means, but I guess I could like try to look it up, because she has it in quotes, boys of the 4 years class. Ain't you glad? And she says, I am. Don't tell anyone I said so, though. I want to make $1,000 besides my board before I come home. Then I will be satisfied to make a visit. I can teach a mountain school. I can teach a mountain school and do that if I am well. There is plenty to do out here if only okay. There's plenty to do out here if one only works night. I'd like to see Hetty, Jeannie, and some others out here, and yourself too. I am glad I came. Write me all the news and tell me about home. Your remark about a certain matter did me lots of good. Thought to be night, for it once was, and ought not to have been inferred with by any positions yet of our class. That's what she says, our class. Give my best regards to all of your family and all others who may inquire about me. My pictures came all night. All my pictures came all right. I got new glass. I got new glass for them. They took well. Let's see. They look well the with the rest of the brand, with the rest of the board. So she says they look well with the rest of the board. Is she speaking about like pictures, I'm guessing? Willie Reed is at the spring. Okay. It says Nellie Reed is at the springs now. Springs? They say she is not very well. I am boarding now at JE. I am. It looks like boarding, or it says boarding. I am boarding now at JE. Gosh, I wish I could read that name. JE Putnam's. That's what it looks like. Putnam's. Putnam apostrophe S. I am at J.E. Putnam's Brothers. Mrs. Putnam is at the Springs now for a while. He is in town and stops in to see me every day or two. Ronald is in Sacramento. He will do well. He will do well if elected by this time, I guess. Had several good offers. Elders of our class of last year will teach about 4 miles from here. Okay, yeah, elders from our class last year will teach about 4 miles from here. I am well pleased. Let's see. Aim well pleased wish my trip so far, especially with my position. Please smile. Oh, please write as soon as you get this. Now I'm going to try to read this on the side. I don't want to get homesick, so let me hear you. Hope you smile, do well somewhere. Hope you will do well somewhere. Please tell me all, just all. Please tell me all the news and will write often as I receive your letters. Love to all, Lizzie. Am glad I did not get anything to do. Am glad I did not get anything to do. So Lizzie is her name. Lizzie. Love to all, Lizzie. So that's interesting. I mean, let's see. So what did we glean from that letter? I think I need to take this off now. Let's see the time. Because it is drying up, but it did feel good. And it smells so good. It smells like a fresh outside smell. And I love it. It smells so good. Really, check out the Dollar Tree for these masks, these veggie farm masks. This one was the carrot, and I have used the beet, I've used the blueberry. I love this one though, mostly because of the smell. The smell is amazing, and that's my last one. I'm gonna need to get some more. So, buttons. Okay, so with that, she has moved to California, Lizzie, for a position where she's making $100 a month. That's good. I'm sure that's really good for that time, for 1873. And it seems like she's writing home, and she was talking about, now when she was talking about from Ottawa to, I think it was Sacramento, she was talking about the people that she ran into. And she said, the first thing she said was Chinamen, which is not, and back for that time, the 1800s, there were a lot of Chinese here. They were building the railroads and that kind of thing. And that's a lot of like, well, I don't even know, but I just know that there was a lot of railroad workers that were Chinese. And well, there's more to that. And so that's what she was talking about. Um, she said Chinamen and native beggars. That's not how she said it, but it wasn't like it was for, I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. But I do know that maybe you might be interested in wanting to know who she ran into. So, in on that trip. And so, yeah, I mean, that's interesting to know. I mean, it wasn't like anyone was attacking her or anything like that. She was just referring to the people that she had seen along the way. And that is going to do it for the letters today. I'm kind of happy about the letters today. I do miss the love letters, and there's more of those coming, most definitely. The letters to and from servicemen and women, and well, mostly servicemen for this time. um yeah, I love it. Don't forget, if you have not seen on my community post where I announced that not starting this Friday, but next Friday, we will start having mystery Dollar Tree hauls. And how we're going to do it is Lonnie is going to be the one. He's going to go to different Dollar Trees and he's going to pick stuff. He's going to bring it here, and I am not going to know. He's going to tie the bag so that way, when I sit next to the bag, when I'm pulling stuff out, I have no idea. So it's going to be a mystery to me and a mystery to you, and it should be exciting. I have had people asking me about doing Dollar Tree hauls, and it's not something I've done a lot of. I've done a few, I think. So yeah, that ought to be fun. Just another little fun mystery haul, mystery type video. So let me know what you thought of today's letters, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I love every single one of you human beings, and I am so grateful for your comments, your emails, for just being here. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Of course, there is all of this going on with the subscriptions being, YouTube taking people's subscriptions off. It's a huge mess. If you could please just double check, and if you wanted to be subscribed, please be subscribed, and don't forget the thumbs up. That's super important so that I could keep up doing content for this channel. And if you are not familiar with my other channel, Menopause and Madness, I will have that linked below, along with the shop. The shop, which is Jay's Bottle Barn, where I get these letters, that will be down in the description. Also, if you're interested in going and checking them out, they do have other bundles and different types of letters and things like that. I think did I say everything? Did I get everything in there? Thank you again. Thank you so much. You all are so amazing. And until next video, please, please remember to be kind humans.